Hello, I'm Mr. Oliver from Angelina College. I'm the business chair and the lead instructor for the business program. Today, we have several writing assignments for BUSI 2304. We're going to have memo, a positive letter, a negative letter, a formal letter that you will be writing in the BUSI 2304 course. We'll have a rubric, we'll have a checklist, and the instructions on each writing assignment. For illustration purposes, I have two students that have graduated from this semester that is going to give a presentation for each of the writing assignments. Be sure to check the rubric, the checklist, and read all instructions and watch the video before writing your assignment. Good luck, and let's let the learning begin.
So today I will be explaining the formal business letter assignment. This is one of the first assignments you'll do in the business writing and correspondence class for Mr. Oliver. You'll start the assignment with an APA formatted cover page. So that's the first up here. And this is just going to have your name, Mr. Oliver's name, so your instructor's name, and then you will have Angelina College, which is the facility you're doing the paper for, and then the title of your paper, which is your formal business letter. Next, you will create a company logo for the situation you're writing the business for. So when I completed the assignment, I did mine as a restaurant, and I acted as the CEO, and I wrote my letter to my employees. So I did a logo for the restaurant, and I had it copy and pasted at the top, just on my letterhead. And so it was small, wasn't too distracting, but it was specific to the situation I was writing for. Next, the third one is the date line on the left, 2 inches below the company logo. So you'll have your company logo, and this is on the second page after your cover page. You'll have your company logo, you'll have the date you're writing the letter, and then the address that you're sending it to, which all of this can really be made up for the situation. If it's an already existing company, you can use its address if you want to. It's really up to you and what you decide to write about. On the right, you will have your email and your phone number to contact you back at as the author of the letter. Then you will have salutations, so whatever that may be, hello. And then after that, you will have the subject line with a small paragraph addressing your employees. So whatever stance you decide to take for the letter, you will be formally addressing your employees through a letter. And then next, you will have the body. It will be your next paragraph, will be the body of your paper, and it will all be left justification. So it'll all be aligned to the left. And this is really whatever situation you can come up with. Personally, when I did this, I just made up an issue that would happen in a restaurant and addressed the employees and how I wanted them to correct the issue and steps moving forward in the business. Last, you will have a complimentary closing. In this closing, you're going to address the employees on how they can get back in contact with you, what you expect them to do after they receive this letter. And then lastly, you will have your name as the author of the letter. And you will have your signature, so it physically needs to be how you sign your name. And then right under that, you will have your reference initials and the organization's name from which you are sending the letter. In total, all of these are worth 50 points for this assignment. And I hope you all have a great time in Mr. Oliver's class. Thank you. So this is the rubric for the formal business letter. First up is the structure weight. So this is the physical formatting of the letter, your spaces, your font, and how it looks physically. Next is the quality of your writing. So your grammar and how you've formatted your sentences. And then lastly is the purpose weight. So what this is from the receiver's point of view of whoever is receiving your letter, if they can understand what it's meant. So the purpose of your letter has to be clear to earn the points on this part of the rubric. So this is the example that I referred to during the formal business letter video. It is my personal paper that I wrote when I was in Mr. Oliver's class. So up here I have the business logo. Mine was Making Waves Restaurant. Next I have the address of the restaurant, because in the situation I came up with is that I would be physically handing it to the employees, so I wasn't technically mailing it to them. I have the date that I wrote it, and then I put Dear Employees. I explained my position in the letter, and then I addressed the issue that I saw that needed addressed in the restaurant. Then lastly, I explained to the employees what I expected them to do after receiving this letter. Lastly, I have my salutations, my signature, and then my title within the organization and my contact for the employees to contact me back.